Listen to me, my son, my daughter, for today I speak to you with a deep and eternal purpose. This message is like a gift, carefully prepared to touch the most sensitive fibers of your heart and remind you who I truly am for you. In a world where so many turn away from me, allowing the distractions and temptations of daily life to pull them away, my desire is that you remain firm and connected to me. Only in this way will you find the true meaning and peace you so long for. Look around and you'll notice how the world tries to capture your attention and your soul with empty promises and pleasures that ultimately leave only a greater emptiness. I see my children seeking satisfaction in paths that distance them from me, letting themselves be carried by waves of trends and fashions that seem attractive, but deep down do not bring true peace. These currents that promise joy and freedom often lead to pain and despair. They may momentarily satisfy, but they are like a fire that quickly consumes and dies, leaving only the ashes of what once seemed bright. And I ask you, at what cost? What good is it to gain the world but lose your soul? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? Matthew 16:26. So I say to you, beloved son, beloved daughter, that this path of illusions is deceitful. The temptations that the world presents may seem pleasing, but they are actually traps that lead you into darkness. And in the shadows of these fleeting desires, the light of truth and true peace becomes ever more distant. Do not be deceived. The empty promises of the world are like a mist that fades at dawn, leaving only barren, lifeless ground. They promise much, but deliver little. They are mere shadows of what you truly need. I want you not only to see this world as it is, but to find the strength to resist its traps. Resist being carried by the current, for I created you to swim against the tide, to be an influence of light in a world that often chooses shadows. My will is that, amid difficulties and temptations, you remember that you have the ability to make choices that reflect my love. You have the power to impact others with words and actions that reflect my truth. Every choice you make, every step you take in my direction is an affirmation of who you truly are in me. Be one who stands firm, who finds security in me, and who does not waver in the face of storms that try to shift your focus and destroy your peace. The world, with its promises and calls for immediate pleasure, tries to make you forget what truly matters. But I offer you something far greater and deeper, a peace that surpasses all understanding, a joy that does not depend on circumstances, a security that transcends challenges and uncertainties. When I tell you to seek my word and keep it in your heart, it is not to deprive you of what the world offers, but to give you something infinitely better. My word is like a lamp that lights your path, even in the darkest moments. It is the solid foundation amid tremors and uncertainties. I'm not asking you to isolate yourself from the world, for I have placed you here to be a light, a living example of my love. I want you to live in this world, but not conform to it. Do not follow the values that lead you away from me. Do not be influenced by what deviates from my purpose. Instead, be a beacon that guides those around you. Let your life be a living message of hope and peace. May those who see you witness the difference I make in you and feel inspired to seek the same. You are called to be different, to walk the path of truth and life. This path is not always the easiest, but it is the most rewarding, for by choosing to follow my commandments, you experience true freedom, a freedom that the world does not understand, a freedom that comes from knowing you are in my presence and that my hand guides you. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.